Welcome to this edition of Standing or Seated Chair Boxing. I'm your host, Jesse Swear, nationally recognized inclusive fitness trainer, solar speaker, flex instructor. You can find out more about me, visit my website, www.jesseswear.com. Now, you've been following along. We do this in the seated position, we do this in the standing position, you can do this in a combination. It's inclusive and it's for you. And we've been working on just working on functionality of those boxing moves as we've been slowing it down just a little bit for the viewer at home so that you can connect with those jabs, those uppercuts, or those hooks the way they're meant and intended to be. Now, first time taking this, follow along, pay attention as I get started real shortly. Now, there's a few things: lightheadedness, pain, dizziness, discomfort, or fatigue. Hit the pause button, come back a little bit later. The other thing is that virtual liability. You should always consult with your physician before engaging in any physical activity program. By participating in this online exercise with me, you assume all dangerous, hazards, risks of such participation. Exercises demonstrated by the instructor in this online class can be demanded. If you're unable to safely perform these exercises, please modify them or choose a different set of exercises. Number 2, I can't see you, I can't hear. So pay attention to form, pay attention to mechanics. Lengthen and elongate that spine. If you're in that seat, sit on the edge of the chair, and you want to be able to bob and weave back and forth. Now, if you can't sit on the edge of that chair, then try to engage that core as much as you can. Tuck the belly, tuck the tailbone, and again, nice and elongated, and work on getting some full extension through those punches and getting some power into those as well. Depending on what punches are, you're not going to get full extension. If it's an uppercut, it's a hook, a little bit different. You're going to get a little more of the body involved. 3, breathe, inhale, exhale. 4, ready to proceed position is a 1 through 10. 10 being the high, 5 being right there in the middle, 6, 7, 8, you're going to be motivated because you're going to be sweating a little bit, you're going to get exhausted, you're going to need pushed and motivated, and 9 and 10, you might need to take a break. Don't go too far. Remember, moderate to intense is meaning that you can talk, but you can't sing, and then vigorous means you can say a few words, and then you need to take a breath. So, balance yourself out, right? You got it at home, right? And then 5. Breathe and inhale and exhale and take some hydration as you go through this motion with me. Awesome job. Here we go. We're going to get moving. Going to drop those hands down to the side. Palms should be facing. And if you're in that seat, go a little wider because you probably have a chair and you have armrests or you have wheels and you're just going to shrug it up. Let's get an 8 count of shrug. That's 2, 3. Just warm that body up. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then work on some shoulder mobility. Just bringing those arms back, 2, just like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then out to the side. 1, 2, you're just pushing them. 3, don't have to lift. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then bring them up like this. There you go. They should be like this, and I'm just going to turn, right? So as I turn, I'm just going to turn. Just like this, right? Nice little turn, right? Woo! Just working on the T-spine rotation. Let's get 4 more. 4, 3, slight bend in those knees. 2, and 1. And now let's go the other side. 1. We're just warming up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and rest. Now, if you're in the standing position, you're going to go and you're going to just move that elbow, right, to the left from the right side, but you're going to step with the foot. 2, 3, 4. If you're just in the seated position, it's just this way. You got it. Same way standing. If you got to step, step with it, and it's just a rotation. 4. So we're just really 5. Trying to get the body. 6, rotate a little bit. 7, and 8, and then back. Awesome work. So now what we're going to do is we're going to punch with that left side, and we're going to kick out with the right side. So it's going to look like this. Boom. 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 3, work on the balance. 4, look where this hand's at. 5, right hand's up. 6, 7, 8, other side. Now I'm going to take that right hand across and the left. Now if you can't lift the knee up, that's okay. You're just getting a little rotation, just like this. But the left hand stays up. But if you can lift the leg up, 1, 2, drive that knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this offhand, if you can't hold it up here, you can always hold onto something like this and go boom. See what I'm doing? That's why a chair is sometimes important. If you have that chair with you, you're going to utilize that chair to assist you do that motion. Back to that center position, nice center of gravity, nice upright position. And now we're going to take that left hand, come across again, but this time I'm going to kick. So it's going to look like this. Got it? Kick. Knee, kick. Knee, kick. Knee, kick. Or just punch through. 5, 6, 7, 8, and you work on that bounce. Now I'll show you holding onto that wall, or I'll show you holding onto that chair on this side, up like this, instead of here. You're coming across with that right now, and I'm holding onto a chair, or I'm holding to a wall, knee, kick, 1. A little easier, 2, for those that need that balance and stability, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and there you have it. Awesome job. Get some drink. It's a little bit of quicker chair boxing, and actually a little kickboxing there as well that we added into that routine. So please hydrate, pay attention to perceived exertion as we continue with, I'm breathing a little heavy too, with this exercise routine. So even if you choose to stand, as you can see, having a chair, being close to a wall, having somebody else assist you can always be beneficial, because your balance might not be that great out there, and that's okay, because you're taking these classes to work on it, and that's why we're including it in some of this routine. Now if you're in that seated position, you don't necessarily have to worry about the balance, but you want to worry about that core, because as you stay in that seated position, and as the day goes and you start getting that forward flexion, that core is not engaged anymore. So you want to be able to sit in that nice upright position, engage that core, because you want to make sure that core is strong, so it pulls those shoulders back and helps with not only the diaphragm and the breathing, but the circulation, and making sure that you are functionally sound throughout your day and throughout your lifetime. So here we go, getting those hands up just like this. We're gonna just, there you go. Good. Keeping those palms nice and wide open. I'm just working on mobility of the shoulder, and I'm swinging them through. Let's get 8 of them. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop them down. Now I'm going to take that right across, up, left across, up. 3, 4, 5, and I'm getting a little rotation. 6, 7, 8, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now pick up the pace. Back and forth. There you go. Whew. Shift, shift right, shift left, shift right, shift left. You got the shift on. There we go. And we're just feet to stay planted. So those toes and those balls and those heels of the feet, they stay on the ground, and I'm just going back and forth. There you go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it back. And now, oh, there you go, right? Now, palms are facing you at this point, but I want to get those palms so they're in that neutral position. So now I'm going to just work on punch across, punch across. You got it. Just like that. Nice little shift and punch. Shift and punch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and pick up your pace. Left and right. Left and right. Again, balls, feet, toes, they're on the ground, and you are just shifting back and forth, using the hips, using that lower lumbar, and just making good fluid motion back and forth. Bang. You got it. Pick up your pace. Here we go. Picking it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and a nice little bottom weave back and forth. Woo-wee. I'll bring those feet a little closer now. We're going to finish up with our punches, and we're going to uppercut through like this, right? But as an uppercut, I'm going to drop that right leg and it's going to go out to the side. Boom, like that. Little rotation, little twist. Now if you can't drop the leg, you can get the rotation like that. Or move the leg with it. Let's get 8, work on the balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's a twist. 6, you gotta really, 7, and hold that motion. So if you see me now, I am almost in an L stance, and I'm up, and my body's facing this way, and I can feel the hip on that left side. Bring it back. Now I'm gonna go with that left hand and that right, so it's gonna look like this. Step, twist. Don't overextend that back leg. Or should I say that left leg? But that should end up on the toes and you're working on balance. So if you had a chair here, it would look like this. Hold that chair, hold that chair, hold that chair, or hold that wall. 3 more. 3, 2, or 1 without the chair. Hold that position. There you go. And again, you're in that L stance. You got that heel up, and you're in that nice rotation. And then if you got a little faster with it, but we'll save that for another day. Peace, my friends. Hydrate. Pay attention to perceived exertion. Keep on coming back and work on that rotation of the spine, because as you do sit for long periods and lengthy periods of the day or throughout your lifetime, no matter if you're an Uber driver, your grandmother sitting at home taking this class, you're an executive in the desk, it's going to catch up to all of us. Peace, my friends. Bam, 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 bam.